Hello there, it's me, Sari here again, and today I'm here with a new scrap haul and some show and tell pieces of the stamps that I've sort of taken on their first test drive. Let's see if I can improve the lighting a little bit there. First of all, I got a set of dies from Marianne Design, and this set is called Build a Tree. And when I saw this, and I had a couple of stamps from Collage in my basket at Scrapbruket, I just decided that they could be really fun to actually do some stamping on those leafy things. So I'll just show you the stamps first. This one is 43. You could just look at the number up in the left corner there. 43, and it's a cluster of stars. And here I've got some splatters, inks and things. And here are some flowers, if you will. I'll cut them apart. There's a bit of mesh. And here's a circle. There's another circle. And this one is a little bit rugged on the edges. Whilst this one has a stitch. And there's a square as well. And then I've got some flowers there. And I don't know what this one is called, but it looks like this. And then there's some circles. And there's 3 different stamps that you can do some pattern stamping with these if you want to. So my thought was that I'd actually go ahead inking these bits in with some distress ink, let's say, and then I did some stamping with archival ink on top, and I used some of the stamps from Collage, and in this case I've actually created the trunk with that sort of starburst stamp, and it looks rather funky, I must say. And then I took the smallest one and I used several pattern stamps on that one, as well as and that. And I colored these in 3 different green hues, so we'd have some difference with these. And then I'm just struggling with the fact, how on earth am I going to mount these together? But I'm thinking that perhaps I'll just glue this one like so, this one there, and preferably I would like to have some 3D mounted tape, but I'm thinking that it's going to be rather difficult to, since the branches are so thin. And then somehow having this in the background, and just having the first idea of actually doing this, it was really fun. Now it's up to me to really realize how to use it actually, but I'm hoping I'll be able to figure that one out later. Sometimes I just see the possibilities of something and then I just have to figure it out how to do it. Well, here you can see that I've made 2 collage stamped pieces. And you can see that the starburst thing is up there as well, and the splatters and everything, and the stars. So I've used them to fill in the gaps in this stamping project. And I've used lots of different stamps. Here you can see that I've used one of those stamps from Collage as well, which I have actually cut to 4 pieces instead of having it as a one clustered flower thingy there. And there's some splotches and everything here. And here's another one, and you can see that I've used mostly, perhaps not mostly, but some of the stamps are on the both pages, and then again I have some stamps that are just once on one of the pages. But I have shown you these, so I can just put them in the back. This is something that I didn't use. It just sort of didn't fit the theme, I suppose. This is from Nellie's Choice, I believe. And I haven't got a name for it, except for that one. I think it was Happy Christmas, Happy Merry New Year, something like that. CT007. Sort of nice looking, sketched, drawn like that. Then this was something that I have been looking at for quite some time, and I thought that finally I could make use of those words. Vintage hope is reach, cherished dance. And I did actually use the vintage up there and down here on this one. And then I got myself some nature-themed stamps from Nellie's Choice as well, as I was at it. And here's a tree. I haven't used that one yet. There's something with a bamboo-looking thingy, and there's a beautiful flower thing there. And here you have all of these in the back. I thought that I had actually purchased that. Perhaps I did order that one in the first order. I'm not sure. I might have done. Just have to look at that. Then I got something from Craft Emotions. There are some nature-themed branches and things. And this one is called Branches, and it's Craft Emotions, that's the company. And I did use this fern bit there, and I used that one, and perhaps that's about it. So I did put that one up there, and this is a really good stamp to use if you are just sort of have failed at stamping somewhere. You just put that one there because it's going to give a really nice focal point there. So I have that one there, and I have a part of the sort of Chloe stem looking stamp there. And then I got myself something that I've been looking at for quite some time as well. Here are some food related words: Mexican, American, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, French, Greek, and so forth. So I'm thinking that I could either make a background thingy with these or something, and I did put the Chinese word there, just to give that stamp extra filling. And then there's a set of inches stamps from Inka Dinka Doo. This one is called Postage Inchi Bundle. And I really like these. This is a bunch of junk, return to sender, my goodness. And another state of mind, worldwideweb.com. And then there are some other nice looking images there. And I did use the open ones, the World Wide Web, another state of mind. So I gave her sort of a tattoo there. I thought that I had used it as there as well, actually. So I just put them in a couple of places just to fill out the page. And then I got myself 2 sets of planner stamps from Prima. And there is actually 3 sets altogether. Let's see if I can make it like this. So this is the one, and I believe this is the one. No. What is that I'm missing? Could there be even more then? Yeah, I mean there are several sets actually. So this is the one that I've got here. And there are quite a few words that you can use, and the splatter is something that I fell in love with, so I had to get this set just for that. And I have inked it up with some saffron archival ink, and I used that on the same both pages. And then there is also a hashtaggy looking mess, and also that scribble is really useful when you're just trying to fill out a page somewhere here and there. So let's see, it was that, where did I use the other one? Perhaps I used it on this page only. Here, for example, I just put it there. So there are 2 different sets, and I like these girls, and I like the fact that they are smaller, because then I can have them on some regular pieces of card. And then I fell in love with these girls. But since I did see the package looking like this in the shop, I thought that, oh, it's a proper size, I must say. But when I turn it over, I'm like, for goodness sake, this is humongous. And the same thing goes for this girl. So these are from Prima, Princess. So this is Claire, and this is Maya, and I believe there was another girl. I didn't really fancy her that much. This is, in my opinion, the most beautiful one, because she's sort of neutral. You could almost put her on a Christmas card also if you wanted to. This one, on the other hand, with the birds in her hair and everything, perhaps isn't that realistic, but I still like her. And it's nice to be able to put some tattoos on her like that. And here's the other one. So I used my Misty, my big Misty, the biggest one, in order to actually fit these in something and just be able to stamp it out of the page, outside the page. And then there's something from Blue Phone Studios, and this is actually a company that I've sort of come to fall in love with, because they do have these beautiful collage stamps. And this is the one that I actually went for when it came to buying this set. There's also a couple of crowns and a beautiful chandelier there. So I used that partially there and there, as well as up here and down here. So I do like that kind of a stamp, because it's easy to use it here and there. And then there's a set of birds. Creative Expressions is also a company that I've sort of fallen in love with. You can see that the stamps are bigger in real life. And there's some really beautiful sort of matrix dotted things there. And the birds have some patterns, and I like that. And I did put one of the birds down here. And then it seems like I've run through all of them. except for these 3 sets. I do have 3 sets of stamps here, 2 from Graphic 45. I believe it is a botanical theme of sorts. And I just stamped them and put them in a stuff trainer like this. Even though they are cling mounted and I can see the stamps, I really prefer having it on white. Black on white is always easier for me to see. And then there's a set of stamps from Inka Dinka Doo here with a sort of Asian theme. And I was thinking of combining these with the food related stamps. So that's about it. It's really fun to get your new stuff to use, especially when it comes to stamps, because it's easy for me to just do a sort of a collage background. I'm going to sign off right now. Hope to see you soon again. Bye bye.